What's up, guys? I want to show you how I stopped making my carousels for my Instagram, or should I say, I've now automated the process of creating content for my Instagram using Claude code and a couple of other tools that are really easy to get the grasp of. So, every carousel on my grid comes out of one slash command, one skill that I created inside of Claude. And I'm going to walk you through the steps of how I did that. Now, inside of Claude, we have all of my brand guidelines loaded into my AI brain. I still approve every single one. Here's exactly how it's built and how you can build your own. Now, before we get into it, I want to show you what I mean. So this carousel, this carousel, this carousel here, it's an image of me and it talks about, getting 2 hours of your day back. This was all automated. So how AI knows your business, it pulls in a selfie and it creates these really cool templates that I then approve. All of these are now built in as a skill, so I don't have to manually do all of this work. Okay, so 4 parts. One of them human, which is obviously me. So there's no magic here. An idea list feeds a set of instructions and the instructions drive the render. The render then hands finished images to me and the scheduler that I can use to approve. So when I start this skill, we're going to get an idea queue. And inside of that idea queue, I'll pick trending topics. So let me show you what I mean here. So the skill we have, and I will give you the prompt for the skill, is effectively /carousel. When I run this /carousel skill, it's going to give me a couple of ideas that I can choose from. We'll let those run in the background. The 8 slots that we have pre-programmed into this carousel, I didn't just invent them. We did some deep research around what was trending on carousels, and we found an Instagram account that was promoting the use of carousel that had grew like 15,000 followers in 30 days. We took that as inspiration and we added our own flavor to it. So these are like the carousels that get created, and then the first one we add a selfie to. Now the cover is always one of 4 hook shapes. It's either stop doing this, or it's a result like how I did this in X amount of days, a confession, what nobody shows you, or a command, do this today. It's never vague. The single rule kills most of the bad drafts before they get written. So as you can see, now I've just ran this carousel skill. You can see here that the queue is currently empty, so I don't have any carousels in the background, and it's given me a backlog of topics that we could write up. So we have the 3 tasks you should never give AI and why the honest answer sells better. We have why AI forgets everything you told it last week. I'm probably going to run with what nobody shows you about running a business on AI. So let's grab this and we'll type it in here and we will run. Now, one thing I always need to check is, do I have a selfie of myself in my selfie folder? So let me have a look in here. So this is my selfie folder. You can see a couple of selfies here. And then this is the used folder. So we've used all these. So I just need to make sure that this is all full up with selfies, and then the carousel skill will go and run, take that selfie and create the content for us. So the brain opens a queue, which we've showed you, 1 post per run. It never does it in batches. We pick a face, only the cover needs a photos. So I keep, like I said, a folder full of selfies. The script will pick the least recently used one. So posting every 2 days never repeats the same face until the whole pool it's been through. All I need to do is keep that folder full of cute selfies of myself. It'll make 8 pictures. Now, every slide is built the same way a page on a website is built. So it's not quite AI generated like a ChatGPT or Gemini. This is actually built on a website. The computer opens that page in a browser, and then it will take a screenshot of that and then pull it through. And it uses what a Python script basically. So the screenshot is taken at a double the size of Instagram. So nothing looks soft when someone opens it on a big phone. Now, If we did this the obvious way, we ask AI to draw the picture, words and all, the words become part of the drawing. Letters can come out slightly bent. The layout shifts a bit every time, and typo means we have to do a full run again. Doing it this way to create it means a screenshot of the page where the words are real text. So the AI can go into this website and constantly edit things and then just import my photo and make quick changes. So we get consistent results through our carousel. You get crisp letters, the headline lands in exactly the same point on every post. And a typo takes 1 second to fix. So if I spot something that's wrong, the AI can just go in and quickly fix it. Now, again, I didn't suggest that we did it this way, but my AI brain basically said, hey, I've got an idea. If we're going to do this all the time, instead of generating AI images, I can build a website that we can just add these things to, and then we can take a screenshot. So build a contact sheet. Moving on. All 8 slides get stitched into one preview grid so I can judge the whole post at glance. Now, I use a tool called Metricool. Metricool is basically like a social media planner. On here, you have planning, and you can have basically all of your scheduled posts up here. So all of these casual posts, carousel posts, are basically generated with AI. It will write the caption. I'll usually tweak these, but I'll come in and have a look at them. And then I can come in and have a look at these images and say, okay, yeah, this is really good, or this needs tweaking. But they're all the same format, and they all have really high quality images that look great on mobile. And to connect Claude to Metricool, you can use their MCP. So just go to metricool.com and Google for their MCP, and it's really easy to connect. Takes about 5 minutes, no technical setup. You can just basically post this link into your AI, and your AI will connect the two, so it can just post automatically for you. Now, once we have it loaded into our schedule, it will then send me a link. So I get a link via Slack. It will say, hey, we've created this carousel. You can see here in my Claude, we're now building this. So the brief's loaded, it's rendering now. And here we have all of the slides. So the cover photo, the proof, the withhold, the drafts, all of this stuff is in here now. And I can go into Metricool on this link. It'll probably be in here. So if I go back to my planner, refresh this, we'll have it sitting there that I can basically approve it really quickly. Here's a draft right there, all ready to go. We've got the images, we've got the caption, we've already added the hashtags, and I can go through all of these and say, okay, what nobody shows you about AI. I can go through and have a look at all these and approve it if I like it, or I can suggest changes. And that was just, how long did that take? Like a couple of minutes. And I can basically do this multiple times and have a brand new carousel drafted within minutes across multiple weeks. So it's really easy to do. And this is what comes out as I've just shown you in Metricool. Super easy to use. Brand guidelines that are inside of our brain, so it knows how to use these every single time. And then we also have rules that stop it embarrassing me. So it drafts, it never sends. I approve everything that my AI brain drafts. Basically, I will never let it just post content on my behalf. I will always say what I do and don't want to go out there, and I will always be pushing the publish button. But it has saved me hours and hours of time creating these. So how do you do it? If you want to steal this, I'm going to post below this a prompt. So the prompt is this: I want to build a repeatable system that turns an idea into a finished on-brand Instagram carousel. So I stop starting from blank every single time. I want you to go into Claude and then paste this into your Claude and get it to create a skill. Once you have the skill, it's just a matter of running the skill and then picking the topics and then telling it to basically go and grab a photo of yourself and then create these carousels. So it's super easy to do. I'll post this prompt into the comment section below, and you can easily create carousels like this. Now, you could change it. You could change the topics. You could change the colors. You might not want a photo. Maybe you want a photo on all of them. But if you use this prompt to build your skill, you can then edit it and have it in your style and your flavor. And using Metricool, you can easily post, these every single day or every 2 days. I like every 2 days, from the click of the button. So I hope that was really helpful. That is effectively how I post carousels. I've built a skill, I've connected it to Metricool, and we've added some selfies. And it was effectively just as simple as that. All right. Hope this video helps, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.